What's going on, guys? It's Scallywag back here for another video, and today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing YouTube thumbnail in Photoshop. So basically what you got to do is go into Photoshop, then click on File, New, and you've got this. Okay, now what you got to do is make the width and height exactly how I do it. So the width needs to be 1280 by 720. Now this is going to be 720p basically, and I like my backgrounds transparent. Make sure that your backgrounds are transparent because that's better for the Photoshop format. Now guys, 1920 by 1920 by 1080 is actually a bad format because you're going to have to put it down in quality anyway, so that will be the same quality anyway. Of course, YouTube doesn't support 1920 by 1080, so make sure that you do 1280 by 720. Next thing you want to do, look up a thumbnail background. I like galaxies. They make a really decent background for your thumbnail. So again, galaxies are a really good background. I'm gonna use this one right here. Now what you need to do, copy image, don't save image as. It pretty much does nothing. Then you just Control V to paste it right in to your Photoshop, a lot quicker than actually saving the image to your computer. Now you guys, so basically you want to put in a video title or a summary, basically your text. So I'm just going to type in make amazing thumbnails. Now this is where the fonts come in, okay? Now fonts are really important when making thumbnails. You can't just go grab Arial. Like, Arial's bad, so this is what it looks like if you actually use Arial. It would just be so bland, so ununique. And I spelt thumbnails wrong. But anyway, does this look professional? It just doesn't look professional. So make sure you have some fonts downloaded like me. You can get them from websites like dafont.com, where people can upload their fonts. So basically, it's a massive font library where you can get font. Guys, I recommend Quartzo. Of course, the full Quartzo font costs money, but you can get the Quartzo demo, which is pretty good, in Dafont, which is a great site. Okay, so you can't put in numbers with the Quartzo demo font, but this is not about the font. If you guys want to see a video about the font, but you can put in all the letters, and the Q's pretty nice too. But basically, we're just going to type in our title. Now, because the words are so large, what we want to do is put them on their own lines. We Control T, hold Shift to shrink it down a bit to the right size. Now we get this magic wand tool, select it and find a gradient. Basically you click on layer style, and then you look for gradient overlay. Now with gradient overlay, you get to choose a gradient from the gradients menu, which is pretty nice. It's a really good way to do gradients. So basically just find your gradient menu, do something. I like to use orange like gradients, and then that's all good. You can reverse it if you wish, and you can make the scale bigger, which basically it just makes it a bit more dense. Okay, hit Control D on your keyboard. That will basically make sure that it unselects when you hit Control D. The next thing you want to do is go layer style. Then you want to go stroke. Now this is optional, but I personally think this is a better option. This is more professional. So basically, you want to choose a black outline and keep the opacity at 100. But it depends. It really depends on what color scale you're using. If you use this, I mean, you either use black or white. Those are the two most professional colors you can use. But of course, the white doesn't really blend in. So just use either black or white. That works for me. Now, the next thing you want to do is get some emojis. Now, basically, you go to find an emoji. Just basically an icon. YouTube will do for this one. And you want transparent. Okay, so we've got our transparent YouTube play button. Copy image, just the same. You go Photoshop. Boom. Paste it in. Now you can't get it transparent if you copy image straight away, so you just do what I just did with the magic wand. Select, make it a bit bigger to the size you want, and it can go over or under, but I think I want my text to go under. But usually with icons you want the full icon to show, so don't cut it off on the edge. Basically, just do this, give it a bit of an outline, do another stroke effect on it, or whatever. In fact, we could move that down. Okay, so I've got all my emojis and icons on my thumbnail. Now this is pretty good to go on YouTube. So basically what you want to do, go straight to save as. And then make sure not to save it as a Photoshop file. Go down PNG. Save it in your pictures or whatever. And just call it thumbnail or whatever you want to call it. Something you remember. Thumbnail tutorial is what I want to call mine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. Okay, I've got it, and it should be good to put on your YouTube channel. So guys, it's pretty simple to upload thumbnails. You guys should know how to do that because it's one of the more basic things with YouTube, you know. So anyway, that was my tutorial on how to make a good thumbnail in Photoshop. Easy. It wasn't hard at all. Photoshop's pretty easy to master. So yeah, guys, enjoy.